point. It is incredibly hot. The temperature is only going to get warmer. What do you eat on a hot day? How does a beet salad sound? Scratch that. How does the man behind said beet salad sound? Joining me right now is Michael Chernow. He is the founder and chef behind the famous Meatball Shop, Seamores, and WellWell beverages, television personality, podcast host, family man. Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm really well. How you doing?
I'm so glad you're joining us this Friday. So there's a lot to talk about with you, but the first thing we do want to do is your beet salad. And I'm going to try not to objectify you or stare at your tattoos. So tell us about the beet salad. What goes into it? How can we make it?
All right, I'm gonna just make this real simple. Okay. First of all, everything
Okay.
is seasonal. So everything on my counter here is from our garden, which is pretty incredible. I love beets. I've loved beets for a very long time, and they are so easy to cook. This is what they look like. All right. So we've got red beets here. I've got my oven preheated at 400 degrees. I've already washed these guys. It's very simple what I'm gonna do. I'm going to cut off these greens. Put these greens off to the side. I will use those later for dinner because they're great for sauteing.
Thank you.
You just take your beets.
Yeah.
We put them in some aluminum foil, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt. Very simple. And then you wrap them up just like this. You want to make it nice and tight so no air escapes. It's like this little pouch here. Then you throw it right into the oven.
Chef, I have to ask you something because I literally made beet salad last night with some plums. Go ahead.
Oh, did you?
I did in anticipation of speaking to you.
45 minutes.
You don't stab them with a fork? I stabbed mine with a fork. Somehow I thought that was going to make the cooking process a little bit easier.
You know what? I don't stab them with a fork. I put them in the aluminum foil. I put them in the oven. I forget them for about 40 minutes. I check on them. That's when I stab them with a fork or a knife just to see if they're done. So at 40 minutes, I always check. When they come out, they actually look just like this. So this is a beet that's been cooked. But there's no, it still has a skin on, of course. This is the easiest, simplest way to peel a beet. So when you take them out of the oven, you want to let them cool for a little while, for about 30 to 40 minutes, just so they don't burn your hands. And then with a paper towel, you literally just peel the skin off just like that. And it comes right off. And you just drop it right into a bowl.
Now, Chef.
And there you have it.
Chef,
Yes.
I'm an animal. I don't have time to wait 40 minutes. So these poor little digits are burned to a crisp because I have hungry children, and but I like the paper towel. And I just want to say, I've been a fan of yours since the first Meatball Shop. I have cooked almost every meatball and vegetable recipe in this here book. You and Chef Dan, I love what you have done, but you have not stopped there.
Thank you so much.
Oh wait, so finish your recipe. Of course.
All right, so
you do the beets. What are you going to do to zhuzh them up?
What we're going to do
the salad.
We're going to cut these beets. We're going to cut them into wedges, really simply. We are going to dress our greens. So I've got some arugula here. This is arugula from the garden, one of my favorite greens to have with a salad. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, squeeze of lemon. All right. And then I add some pistachio nuts because I want them to be seasoned as well. I mix this up. I take my plate here. And I like to make like a nice big salad for everybody to sort of share. All right. So there's my salad. I take some of my beets. I drop them right on top. Now I also have some yellow beets and orange beets, which are really delicious as well. And this is essentially the finished product. A little bit of goat cheese, which is like the perfect complement for beets. You put a little goat cheese on here.
Love it.
And then you'll finish it with one of my favorite ingredients of all time, aged balsamic vinegar, a little bit of a drizzle.
Yummy.
And there you have it.
And I love it. I have to ask quickly before we go, you must only be eating beet salad for your bodybuilding. I understand you have a competition. How do you go from making food to being a bodybuilder? Inquiring minds want to know.
I think that there's anything that I do, that's a good picture. Anything I do, I take it to the extreme. And so when it comes to cooking, I cook my butt off. When it comes to lifting weights, I compete in bodybuilding competitions. When it comes to opening up restaurants, I don't open up one, I open up 15. So I'm that kind of person. Anything I put my mind to, I go for. And that's it.